Hmm.
Hello friends, this is Bhushan Nimlekar on Dahisar Connect, and actually everyone knows about it. I have got a section called ARTSPEDIA where I promote arts faculty per se, and I have got with me Disha Palkar, who's a person who's done her MA in arts and I mean masters in arts, and actually she's taken German as her main language. So Disha, welcome on my Artspedia, which is part of the
Thank
research.
you, sir. Thank you.
And I would like to ask you certain questions because you are a postgraduate in German language. Okay.
Hmm.
I would like you to ask certain questions like which college were you in when you did your graduation and post graduation in Germany, because this is something very different, because language घेऊन German language घेऊन post graduation करणं हे फार चांगलं आहे. And I want my viewers,
Hmm.
young students to actually understand how to go about it. दिशा जरा गाईड करू शकशील का आपल्या स्टुडंट्सना आणि पेरेंट्सना?
Yeah. So actually, whenever I passed out 10th standard,
Yeah.
I had something as all the parents do. My parents also started asking me which stream to choose and all.
Yeah.
And at that time, going into science was found to be a sign of status.
Yeah.
So I also chose science only till 12th standard.
Okay.
And then what happened is I could do it, but I was not happy in doing the
Mm-hmm.
all the maths and everything. Biology I loved, but it was like not the thing which I ultimately wanted to do.
Okay.
Then I decided to go to arts, and then I just took admission into Patkar College, and then I was happy doing it, like economics and everything. And my graduation is in Sanskrit and political science.
Okay.
Uh, you may think that Sanskrit is like writing answers in Sanskrit, but it is not like writing answers in Sanskrit.
Mm-hmm.
It was just all the all the content that is given to us by the ancient all the thinkers and all
Mm-hmm.
philosophy
Yeah.
and everything, but we used to write answers in Marathi only, but that gave
Okay.
me a lot of satisfaction. And then when I thought about my career option,
Mm-hmm.
then someone told that like all you are saying that you are good at languages, but I heard a lot that foreign languages have a lot of scope. So then also I heard that Germany and Sanskrit are close to each other,
Mm-hmm.
or there is a lot of research going on about Sanskrit at Germany. So I thought that it would be easy for me to understand German language. And then I just went to Max Miller Bhavan. I did my 5 levels, and then after that, a teacher there told us that MA has a lot of scope. So that's why I did MA from the University of Mumbai, and we had a lot of subjects like apart from literature, we had philosophy, history also, and mainly my German improved a lot there.
Okay.
So and then yeah, in the like job market also, MA has a lot of weightage and all. So it has proven to be beneficial for me to do a post graduation in German language. Yeah.
Great, great. I want to intervene in between now आणि मला एक असा प्रश्न विचारायचा आहे. I'll speak in both the languages, English and Marathi, because we are, comfortable in both the languages. Uh,
Yes.
do you feel that the students, जे younger generation चे आहेत, ते like, they can opt for German language if they have it in the school, from the school level itself? Because if, like if they start early, maybe they'll be having more confidence in that language by the time they do their graduation.
Hmm. Yeah, that's very important because whatever
Mm-hmm.
we learn from the school level, or whatever we learn from the childhood, a lot of repetition we have, and repetition with repetition we learn a lot. And also, it is a proven fact that children learn faster than the adults, especially languages. So, so they can be taught in an easy way, and like German, having German or any other foreign language in the school will definitely boost their career. Yeah.
Great. So that means early learning, of the language will definitely help them, in gaining that confidence, first of all.
Yeah.
And maybe if they plan to take up a career somewhere in Germany, I'm sure it will help them out because they know the language. So that should not be a problem for them once they reach over there, isn't it? That's what you advise?
Yeah, because now also according to facts, Germany is the ninth largest investor in our Indian startups.
Is it?
So yeah,
Hmm.
yeah, and also in 2015, our honorable Prime Minister had gone to Germany. So there have been a lot of pacts and treaties or something like settlements or policies have been designed between Germany and India.
Yeah.
And even like many companies are there like Volkswagen, Mercedes Benz and all. So yeah, so that's why had like a job profile in the multinational at the multinational corporations is are increasing, like Amazon and everything, and they need, apart from translators, they need to handle the legal policies of the company, or
Mm-hmm.
many other things are there. IT translating software codes into German.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Okay.
and such many opportunities are there, and you can also be a teacher at Germany or even in India. So like I am also on the path of starting my own venture of teaching German. So it will take time to gather students, but once our name, like word of mouth spreads, so that is also a thing. And the most important thing is that our intelligence increases when we learn a different language, and we get to know how to deal with people. That's also another thing.
Interact with people. That's very important. Which school did you belong to? Were you from which school? Vidya Mandir?
Vidya Mandir. Yeah, yeah.
Great, great. And was it, what medium was it? Is it English or it is
English medium.
English medium? So parents
Hmm.
and friends, it's so nice to hear that a student of Vidya Mandir is talking to us, and she is so proficient in German language. We always have that feeling that arts is something which is below dignity, or like students who are not so intelligent opt for arts. So is that
Hmm.
a kind of a misconception, or people, it's a myth? What do you advise? Because though you had taken science up to 12, you think taking arts is no harm for students in the beginning itself?
I absolutely think that there is no harm in taking arts, because what has happened is what I see, like many engineers are there, many doctors are there, and I have nothing against it, but saturation is a lot in that field.
Yeah, yeah.
And a lot of competition, and
Mhm.
we all know the facts and all everything. But if you go into IIT and land up a high paying job, that's an exception, but all do not have the privilege to go to IIT and have 6 or 7 figure high paying
Salary.
jobs.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Uh,
I agree with you.
and also like the society needs some psychologists or some professionals who do something about even the policy makers at the government stage, they have a, depth of understanding in humanities, social sciences. The society needs, because and like before some days I was watching the interview of Yuval Noah Harari, and
Yeah,
he has like learned about philosophy, social science, everything, and he is on the level where he
yeah.
can comment about humanity and pinpoint the problems of the whole humanity as a whole. So a person so intellectual and so interested in doing arts can go up to that level. We should never underestimate. And everybody is not satisfied doing science, like some people have some creative side to their personality. They like writing poems, and also they should also be given the chance to explore the career opportunities in that.
Great. It's so nice and so elaborate that you mentioned to the parents and the students that not everyone may be cut out to make a science graduate, because even people in humanities and psychologists, they have a role to play in a society, because there are a lot of people who do require psychological guidance, and as what you,
Hmm.
teaching is one profession which is very noble.
Hmm.
These are
Hmm.
good things where students, when they go in for arts, could get jobs or opportunities over there.
Hmm.
When I want to ask you, like, if a person who's not taken German as a language in school, they may not be having that language, because I think VPM Vidya Mandir doesn't have, or maybe other schools may not have. So how
Hmm.
do they get in touch with you, and how will you groom them in teaching arts? Because some people would love to learn the language, but they don't know who to call, get in touch with. So the ISER Connect will
Hmm.
definitely, be a via media where students will get in touch with you. So how do you advise whether you go online or offline?
So as of now, I have decided to teach online only.
Yeah.
And the thing is that I will it is always a two-way process to learn a language, and it is not about I teach and they hear.
Mhm.
We are at the university, we are taught to conduct some activities and all while teaching, and also grammar. uh, we have certain methodologies to teach in an effective way, and also there are time slots allotted, when to take the exercises, when to teach, and when to have the activities. And many children have a lot of concepts. Whenever we introduce a concepts, they have their own concept in their brain, so we need to find out their thinking patterns, and according to that we need to adapt to we need to just guide them. And also the culture part of Germany has to be taken into consideration, because it is altogether a different culture. Some similarities may be there, but Germany has gone through a lot, like, so that part also need to be introduced to them. And also and also it is something like a two-way process.
Yeah.
And even if small kids learn it, it is no harm, as I mentioned earlier. Yeah.
True, 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 true. But do you also advise, for example, if there are students who are masters in, in science also, and if they're getting a job opportunity in Germany, do you counsel them? Do you also tell them how to go about it in Germany? Do you teach them, or do you have crash courses where they can learn basic language, German language, so that they don't find it difficult to adapt to the culture over there?
So, Goethe Institute, as the most reputed organization in German language field, they have
Yeah.
designed, or any language, European language is taught according to the common European framework of
Framework.
research.
Yeah.
So that is the reference point of designing. There are levels of each language. So there are 8 levels or 6 levels according to that language,
Mhm.
and we mostly comply that framework of language teaching. So we don't have to do extra efforts, only when we want to do it them. But there are books and all for that. So anybody can, any curious person can learn it. It is not a matter of arts or sciences. Yeah.
Agree, agree. No, only the thing is, as you are into coaching or in teaching German language per se, as what you had said, that your 3 months course or different levels which are there. So, do you
Hmm.
guide students who are planning to go to Germany, and can they get in touch with you so that you can guide them in learning that language, or what do you feel? Because some students have a affinity to work for companies in Germany, like as what you said,
Hmm.
Mercedes or some other. I think BMW also is German vehicle. So
Hmm.
if I mistake not, yeah. So if there are openings over there, job openings, or even if they plan, do you think they can get in touch with you to understand? Because see, you know about German and Germany much better than what a layman or a person who has not learned at all. So how do they get in touch with you? Do they call you directly? Do you have a website, or how do you go about it?
So I don't have any framework to like guide them to go to Germany or something. There are many other organizations, but they can definitely get in touch with me on my number. I don't have any such plans to guide them or in the near future, or like I may work on that, but there are no such, like there are formal agencies to guide them,
No,
or
I
they.
think I couldn't put it properly. What I want to say is, would you guide them about the language thing, how they can learn, and would you guide them in different levels so that they get
Huh.
confident enough? That's what I was asking you. Not for the counseling to get a job, and that's a different agency and work altogether. But you are
Yeah,
a teacher,
hmm.
right? That's way, that way.
uh, yeah, definitely I have language teaching, because all the levels that I mentioned earlier apply to all the people who want to get in touch with Germany or learn German language. So they can be applied to every person who is interested in learning German.
Okay. No, so you also teach those people, or you will guide them to some teachers, and then they will take lessons from them. What is your plan of action? Because I presume you have a proper framework where you can teach German language, right?
Yeah, so I can teach them also. I can take them, I can groom them till B2 level as of
Okay.
now.
Okay.
So that's the fourth level,
Okay.
and then afterwards C1 and C2 follow. So
Okay.
I will definitely guide.
Great. So, parents and students, I would like to mention specifically over here that Disha Palkar is a person who can teach German language up to certain levels. I have already mentioned about her on Dahisar Connect on a proper creative, where her contact numbers are also mentioned. Even with this interview, when I host it on Dahisar Connect, I will, in my feature, I will write about her contact number, where you can get in touch with Disha, and I'm sure she can guide you. Parents could meet you in person, Disha, isn't it? They can,
Yes, yes.
if they want to, they can meet you
Hmm.
in person. And I think, as what we had planned, that we want to promote more of arts, because, as what you rightly said, we have got nothing against science and commerce, because they are already doing very well. But
Hmm.
there are good colleges like what you said, Patkar is there. There are Ruparel College, and I think probably uh, I think there
Saint Xavier's.
is there. So these are all colleges which are on a very good level. So students could join in these colleges and go for arts. And I am promoting arts on Artspedia, as what is a specific name I have given. And this is one more effort, Disha, where I have got you as one of this person who could guide them. And I'm sure it has served the purpose, where you have spoken about how by taking German as a language, it will help them out. And also, you mentioned that arts is not so bad. There are job opportunities. Is there anything else you would like to speak before we wind up our session?
So I would like to speak that actually, from my experience, I can say that nobody should be com- uh, nobody should go through a compulsion whenever they are choosing their career, because
Yeah.
it's a matter of liking more than a matter of getting job prospects. So a career option that has scope also, but to some extent it is in the interest, the students are interested to do that, such career option should be chosen. That's what I want to say. Yeah.
Great, great. So concluding our interaction just now, friends, I feel that, like, if you have any queries regarding German language, or even about how to go about for arts, I'm going to write a feature on this interview. I'll mention Disha Palkar's contact number. You could get in touch with her in person or on the phone. And Artspedia would definitely continue with more lecturers, more such students who talk about arts and maybe different languages, which would be of your liking. So I feel I would like to thank Disha that you came on this platform and
Yeah,
guided.
thank you, sir. Yeah.
Let's keep in touch. If you do require any support from Dahisar Connect, we are always there as a family.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much. Yeah.